Good morning and welcome to P&B Sports. I'm Abel Sunday. Today we'll be talking to one of the finest grassroots coaches ever seen in Nigeria. I'm talking about none other person than Coach Tony Nelson, the head coach of Bayelsa State basketball team. Coach Tony, good morning and welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sonny. Good morning.
How is Bayelsa this morning?
Well, Bayelsa is beautiful. The good morning, the early sun rising. Yeah.
And also the oil money. You did not include that. You know, so we talk about ourselves on that part. The oil money, you don't want to include that one, no problem. After the show, we'll talk that one. Let's get direct to the conversation. Concerning, arguably, you are one of the best grassroots coaches ever seen in this country. 8 National Milo basketball championship. Nobody have done it. You've won both male and female the same season. Same state season. Nobody have done it. So we can even keep counting. The list is endless. Coach Tony, how were you able to achieve this feat?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sonny. One thing, I would thank God for giving me the grace to get to this height of my career, to this level. But when we talk about how we got to this level, first of all, we appreciate where we came from, which is the foundation where we came from. You understand? I was privileged to learn basketball for one of the best coaches in Nigeria, which is Coach Adewumi, is known as Coach Owolo. Yes. So that's my father in basketball. Yeah. So I was privileged to learn under him, and his idea is more of the basic fundamental of basketball. Coaching basketball is different. You understand? All right. If you teach the basic fundamental of basketball, it teaches kids what they're supposed to know. You understand the components of basketball. Yes, you see yourself getting what you want. You see these kids playing how you want them to play. So I would say that first, passion. Yeah, passion is another thing that drives me a lot. Then I hardly miss practice. You understand? I hardly miss practice because I devoted my time to basketball. Everything about me is basketball. If you cut me, you might see basketball inside of me. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you're looking for me, go to the basketball court. You will see me there. Yes. Go to the basketball court, you will see me there. So so at that time we're starting, the coaching job, it was the fire was burning. There's no amount of fire service that will quench that fire.
Abi, not the one we have in Nigeria, Abi.
For God self, it was.
Nigerian fire service never quench fire finish. Now your own fire they won't quench.
So that is it. You understand? You spend much time with kids, teaching them what they need to do, what they need to know. You understand? And you just keep doing it. You understand? And the more you do it, the more you spend time with them and all that, you see them coming through, doing what you want them to do. And when you catch them young, I go to schools, I go to schools, to secondary schools, I go to classes, and I pick these guys, I pick these kids, and I go teach them what I want them to do. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about catching them young, because to be honest, it's one thing to identify a talent, is another thing to develop it. So how are you able to see these guys? You identify them, these kids, you identify them, and you put all those work to develop them. Now, again, one thing I want to ask, when you see a talent, how do you know that this is a prospect?
Okay, in my own view about discovering talent and seeing the prospect, in the general view, first of all, everybody see a tall child and believe the child is a prospect. You make the child a prospect. You bring out the prospect in the child. You know?
Yeah.
Yes. You talent is not enough. It's never enough, right? By John Maxwell. It's never enough. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to be the one to bring out that talent. And I can tell you, most of my kids are not tall.
Yes.
Most of my kids are not tall.
You are very correct. You are very, very correct, because I've seen them. I've seen them before. You are very correct. Yes, you are.
Yes. So that means I go to a classroom, I saw short children, and I don't know what they will become. I don't know their tomorrow. All I'm interested in is imparting in them.
Teach them the right thing. Equip them with the right information, and let them excel.
You bring out the other part of them that is not seen. There's something in everybody that is not seen. So you bring it out. You bring it out and know that while you during the process, that is where you will know a prospect. You cannot know a prospect you have not worked on.
True.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. A prospect is somebody you have been training, and during that training, you discover that this is a prospect. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Coach Tony, you know we are trying to manage time. You understand? As you look this show, before you know the check and time don't go. Okay, let's flip over to 2022, where you won both male and female same season. I remember you won the female. After the female, you were talking to one of your best coach Achebe also of Abuja here. When you guys are supposed to meet, that is Federal College Caro, I think so. When you are supposed to meet in the finals. So you were saying, okay, you don't win this, I said, now my own, I'm going to take this. I remember you jokingly told me something like that one time when we met at Benin. So that day, what was going through your mind? Already, you know, you've won for female. What was really going through your mind that if I can take this male on, it will not go bad? Just tell us what the scenario that day. What really happened?
That year, that was the year I had one of the best the best male team I've ever coached in the middle championship. Like I already know that the female part of it will not be so difficult. You understand, right? Because normally I can tell you that I have the key to female basketball to an extent. Yes. So the male part, my friend Andre. So we were talking, and it was like, I don't leave the female for you. You will take the female. I will take the boys team. I will take the boys.
Yes.
So he was telling his own coordinator, which is his boss.
Yes.
So I just laughed over it. Yes. But in my mind, I wanted to break a record. Yes. I've had that vision to lift these two trophies to Bayelsa
at the same time.
Yeah. At the same time, yes, because I love doing things that, I love it. I like doing things. I love to. Okay, let me put it like this. I want to achieve something new.
Okay.
I want to achieve something new. So and we lost against them first game, 10 points. Against Abuja, 10 points. So that final, I told the boys, I told my male coach, we started. I told them that yes, you guys have to get ready to make history today. We're in the finals already, and this is the first time Bayelsa male will get to the final. in the history of that
Championship.
Milo Championship. Yeah, so the game started, and these Abuja boys, they are so big, like they are so strong, you know, but everything we're going back to back, fire for fire, basket for basket. So the game was tense, it was tough, you know, so it was like that. So that game just got to some seconds to go, you know, some seconds to go. It was a tie game, and yeah, it was a tie game. Yeah, so like 8 seconds to go, it was Bayelsa ball, and I just drew a play. Even the play, the guy that I expected to score, make the basket, could not even make it. He was scared. So he gave it to his teammates, which is his brother. There are 2 brothers on that team. That one just in 3 seconds, that one threw the ball between the 3-point line and the center court.
Do you know, Coach Tony, I watched that game actually online because I was not in Lagos that period. I watched that game online because they were streaming it on Facebook. I watched it online, and you can see the goosebumps because I saw what happened like live. It's not that this one is even story. You get? I saw it like what really, because I was like, it's over already. But that shot, man, I saw you when you ran out of the gym. I was wondering, where were you running to?
Don't just me, everybody ran.
I know that, but you led the race.
Yeah, even my commissioner ran. National application ran. National sports ran. you know what you see in NBA happened that day. You understand? What you see in the NBA, what you see on TV, happened during the Milo Championship. You get in 8 seconds or 3 seconds.
Game can change. Down. Yes, game can change.
Yes.
But Coach Tony, let me ask you this question. Don't you think we have a whole lot of potential? The problem that we're having in this country is because there is no synergy between the media and the sports body. Because if we have all this, and again, keeping of data, because imagine what you are saying now, like what I watch it live, I didn't even I could get that video, I would have even played. But now, to even get those videos is even a problem. Having some of these clips for some of these games, even our national league, is still a problem. I know how I struggle to watch some of the games I watched last season. That is, I'm talking about the Premier League. You get that Upas won. So don't you think there's a problem? There's no synergy between the media and also our sporting body. I don't even want to talk about basketball across board. Don't you think there's a problem?
Okay, I'm not going to go across, but I'll talk about my concern, which is basketball. You see, when you talk about the media, you see, if you don't empower media, they are one of the biggest part of sports investments. You understand? And if you want something to grow, you need to sell it.
True.
Yes. So how do you sell it if you don't have a good media team?
Correct.
How do you sell it? Then we have issue with information and details. We have issue with details in Africa, in Nigeria. You understand? We don't keep details. We hardly keep details. All this stuff you're talking about right now should be somewhere that people can go into it and search for it and get informed and look for it. Just going to the internet, you are getting what you want. Our basketball don't have such. I don't think we have such. Yes. We don't market what we do. You get what I'm saying? We don't market our. We don't have a brand because a solid brand, it must have packaged it very well.
I think you just hit the nail. I think you just hit the nail on the head, because that is just our problem. If you are talking about talent, I think we have it over in this country. We have it over. We should be our league should be one of the best in the continent. I'm not trying to exaggerate.
Yes.
With what we've seen, our league should be one of the best in the continent if it's well packaged and managed.
Yeah, so So that is it. We have a lot of talent in Nigeria. We have so much talent in Nigeria. So much talent. That's why Benin Republic, our girls and boys are going to
They are all rushing there to play. Yeah.
Cameroon, Senegal. Yes, you can imagine in Senegal, they are playing our players for 1 month $1,000. $1,000 in Cameroon. You come play for 1 month, they pay you $1,000. Who is going to pay you $1,000 in Nigeria?
It's not possible. But I think that is where we really don't know the business angle of sports. I think that is where our problem is. We don't know how to make money from this sport, and it's a lucrative business. People are making him big hits. Tanzania, where is that? No disrespect, though. No disrespect. You cannot compare Tanzania with Nigerian economy now. You can't. But look at what they are doing. They are doing so well.
Yeah.
Okay. Because of time, let's try, as we try to wrap up now. Let's go to the just concluded qualification for National Sport Festival. First and foremost, let me congratulate you again, because you picked the first sport for female again. Coach,
Yes.
on my news on Friday, I think I did this report that I even talked about Bayelsa. If you watched, I talked about Bayelsa. They dropped the male team, and we talked about why is it that state always drop some teams because of financial what is it that they are not properly funded. There's money for this thing. They are allocating money from federal. There's allocation from federal government to state. You understand? And they share it into different ministries. So are you saying that the sports ministry is not well funded to carry all the contingents? I don't think that you say one sport is more important than another sport, or one team should be more important than another. You should give them equal opportunities and playing ground. But now I'm going to talk about the Bayelsa team now. The male team was stepped down because of, I'm sure, maybe it's fun or something, but I want to hear from you. Why is it that the male team was stepped down?
Okay. Well, the male team, I can't really say. Probably the people, the authority, the ministry and the sport council, they have their own reason. Yes, I'm not there with them. Is what they want me to do that I do. You understand? So I'm not really there with them. So I can't really say. Nobody have given me any reason why they took that decision. You understand? So I can't really tell much about it. You understand? So that is just it. I just pray in the future we are able to have two teams going to the elimination or to the National Sport Festival. Honestly, that is what I have to say. I don't know why they took that decision.
Okay, the reason why I said that, your guys did very well. 100%, you picked all your games, you qualified. And imagine the male were there and they did the same thing. It would have been a very, very good one there. But let's talk about the female and how do you see the hosting of Edo State, hosting that zone? Was it a smooth, free and very commendable hosting? Because they hosted the National Sport Festival 2022, Abi? Assuming I'm not, I think that should be 2022 or 2021 also. They hosted National Sport Festival, and I'm talking about the facility now and the organization as a whole. How do you see it in Edo State and officiating as well?
Yeah. First in basketball was very peaceful. No, okay. Let me start. Edo State itself was very peaceful, calm, and like movement was easy, everything was fine, like we felt like we're at home. So then when it comes to the event itself, for basketball it was peaceful. Basketball, we had a good event, we had a good one in basketball. Yes, we didn't really complain much. The referees tried their best to manage the game, to make sure they manage the game and all that. Then, like for volleyball, they had little issues. They had to stop the game one particular evening. They came back to start the next day. But it's normal in sport now. That 1 or 2 person, everybody want to win or want to do 1 or 2 things and all that. You understand? It's normal.
Okay. So generally, your assessment for that hosting was smooth and it was okay. At least it's beyond average. You could give them a C or B, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then as we wrap up, what about the National Sports Festival in Ogun? Supposed to be by May. So I believe preparation have started for your girls.
We came back last week. You know, everybody we're on break right now. We're still going to look. With the association will meet. They will put ourselves together and see where we're going to start from. But for now, we came back last week Thursday, so everybody's trying to rest. Yeah, to get themselves back. So for now, we're resting. Yeah, they will fix the date. That's
Perfect. Coach Tony, thank you so much for honoring our invitation for this show. Of course, let me still introduce you better again. 8-time national champion, Nelson Milo, one of the best grassroots coach we've ever had in Nigeria. Coach Tony Nelson, the head coach of Bayelsa State basketball team. Thank you very much indeed for coming for this show.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the start of our show this morning. I'm Abel Sunday. For me and the entire team right here in Abuja, I say goodbye.
Yeah.